What's up, guys? It's me. It's me. It's Draul. Today I'm doing a review, live review of Thieves Season 1. It's by Skybound Entertainment and Rivals, or Rival Games Ltd. Skybound is known for Robert Kirkman and Walking Dead. That's what a lot of people know anyway. But they did some other great comics. Oh. Stop! Somebody! Allah! Gatherbot helper gifted a tier 1 sub to Lolinia. Gee, I wonder who did that. That's a sub. Yeah, boy. Thank you for that sub, Gatherbot Lolinia. I appreciate that. But yeah. Get that. Man, y'all already poxy as hell. So yeah, this is a adventure stealth game. I've not started it. I have no idea what it is, other than the brief. Then look at the store page. And of course, always when I do review, I'm going to go read the store page. Afterwards, I'm also going to unmute. So if Lolly wants to join in and talk with us while maybe even have some TDM business talk. Who knows? We'll see what We'll see what happens. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and look at the store page for the game and give you a little bit of information on it. And there's a bit! Someone's salty! Alright. Based on the best-selling comic book by Robert Kirkman, Thief of Thieves Season 1 is a story of heists and the people behind them. It's time for Celia, protege of Master Thief Redmond, to make the leap from apprentice to master. A new continent and a new team. Will you make the cut? It is listed as an adventure, indie, stealth, choices matter heist game. Released July 16th, 2018. Currently has 2 user reviews. The game is $24.99 with a 10% off sale of $22.49. $22.49, yeah. $22.49, yeah. Comic-Con is going on right now, so I'm guessing they have that's what the 10% off is or something. And they're giving cool stuff for the game away at San Diego Comic-Con if you're there. The game is divided into 4 volumes, so episodes. The first 2 of which are available now. The game Volume 3 is out July 23rd, and Volume 4 on July 30th. Based on the best-selling comic book by Robert Kirkman. Okay, I've already read that part. A botched job takes Celia to Europe, where she joins a team of criminals for a crime spree. Get to know your team, choose your approach on the field, but be careful. The choices you make may have drastic consequences. Drastic. A new continent and a new team. Okay, so the story is told via comic frames and gameplay, where Celia makes her way through scenes ranging from cocktail parties to construction yards by using her skills in social engineering and sneaking. Never violent. Well, no, there's no violence. This game's gonna suck. Because violence is the best. Especially when stuff gets ripped apart and explodes. Based on Robert Kirkman's comic book series, Thief of Thieves Season 1 allows gamers to experience the life of Celia, making her way from petty burglar to master thief. Stunning visuals, unique visual style combining hand-drawn 2D comics and 3D environments into one seamlessly flowing story experience. Living, breathing characters brought to life by such voice actors like Frida Wolf, Mass Effect Andromeda, Stephen Stanton, Rogue One, Emily O'Brien, Death Stranding, Sissy Jones, Firewatch, The Walking Dead Season 1, Fred Kung Fu Panda 2, and Elias, Deus Ex Human Revolution. A tailor-made story. The choices you make shape the narrative and build the relationships with your team members. Alrighty. So that's definitely a thing. That's yeah. So we are going to start up the game. Loud, 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 loud. Let's get into it. I'm gonna unmute on Discord. So Lolly, if you're there, you can say hello.
Hello.
That's Lolly. Okay. So I'm expecting me to hate the game, to be honest, but who knows? Oh wow, the game is very. Is the game very loud to you guys? It's very loud in my ears.
I just saw something that makes me want to cut a bitch.
What's that?
I see somebody has a review from E's Memories of Calcutta.
Uh huh. Yep.
Pretty sure you already know who the bitch I want to cut is.
Technically, me.
It's no technically. It is.
I love you, Lolly.
If you loved me, you wouldn't have given the game on your own account, bitch.
Rival Games presents Airport Los Angeles. You know, maybe it's my thing. Maybe I like being cut. Use D to move. I'm using my D, but I ain't moving. I'm not moving. Oh, you mean D on the keyboard. Gotcha. Use WS to move? Oh, I'm not going to use my S either. She's got nice legs. I'm digging the intro. This could easily be porn music. Interesting. Did Rival Games make the detail? It was another heist-based game. I think they did. I gotta look that up real quick. Because there was just a... Yeah, they did. So they made another game called The Detail. It's a crime noir adventure. On the wall going up, there was a painting or a poster for The Detail.
Good morning to you too, Conrad.
Welcome back to America.
Welcome back to America.
Awful. Couldn't get any sleep.
I like it.
That's what they serve booze for.
Oh, is that how that works?
Hey,
Just-
it does it for me. So, what's the luggage situation?
Oh yeah, about that. I hope you brought the SUV.
Oh, went shopping, did you?
Hey, you wanted me to be more cosmopolitan. So, I got some new outfits.
Definitely has good voice acting.
Looking forward to seeing them.
Oh, Lolly doing damage to the
There's
bit
some
boss.
things we need to go over, but
Damn.
that can wait until you get through customs.
You about to trigger somebody.
Give me a hint at least.
Sitting here among all these people keeping America safe? Nah, I'll just
Keeping America great.
Good point.
Again.
Celia, you got company. Look sharp. Switch to your earplug now.
Excuse me, miss. Could you come with us, please?
In purple, purple hair, purple lipstick. I like this character already.
You've been selected for a repatriation interview. This way.
Repatriation.
The hell is this?
Don't panic. You were in Italy to track down Redmond on my dime. Got it?
What?
You
I really-
may have found him too. Only his name is Pavoni.
Okay, I hear you.
Interesting. Sorry, Samus, I can't sucker punch him directly. He says, "Lolly, would you really punch me? Come on."
Yes. For Calcutta?
Well, now, Miss
Yes.
Cool Chick.
So, you know my name, huh? And you are...
I really like the look of this character.
I am Agent Aikida, and
Of...
excuse me.
You sure ain't CBP? So who are you an agent of?
Don't get in her face too much yet. There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Of course. I work in an interdepartmental task force out of Quantico. Quite a mouthful, isn't it?
And don't let her forget that. She's a lot smarter than the badge lets on.
All right. She said,
I'd like to
mouthful.
ask you some questions concerning your movements in the last year.
She wants to ask you questions about your movements. And my response was, I'd like a pony.
Seriously,
I
they'll
bet
just
you would.
Flight, and there's a bubble bath with my name on it.
Well, this won't take too long, I'm sure. If you'll cooperate, that is. Now, this trip to New York 4 months ago. Can you tell me about that?
Sure, I was there to meet up with my boss, Conrad Paulson. We're security consultants. He's the one who sent me to Europe, too. It was kind of screwy, to be honest.
We'll talk about Europe in a bit, but how do you mean, screwy?
See, there's this
Well,
guy, or
when a man loves a woman.
Redmond.
That kind of screwy?
Redmond. Now there's a name.
Ah, see? The power of brand.
Loves a noodle.
Got some wild hair up his ass about the guy, so he sent me to find him.
Colorfully put. So tell me then, did you find this Redmond?
Listen, lady, I'm all about helping law enforcement, but this kind of info makes the big bucks for us. I can't just go handing it out for free.
Well, that is a shame. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to hand this over to those Homeland Security boys. Oh, they're such pests, you know.
Uh-oh.
What? Are you kidding me?
I almost believe you myself. Keep going.
Interesting. Tommy's a chicken.
So I met with the boss in New York for a conference. You know, massages, hot tub meetings with clients, open bar networking.
He's playing Diablo right now. Design Museum, New
This
York.
is going to suck.
There you are, Celia. Shall we?
Time to face the music. Hey there,
Send your
Conrad
message
Paulson,
when
my
you can look
mentor.
at it.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I think he's gonna flunk me today. Sorry, not Conrad. Redmond. A thief is a brand, Celia, and brands hold power.
Let's talk inside. I've been meaning to see this exhibition for months. A collector I know consulted on it.
A medical company?
Anyway, the buyer has been calling me every 2 hours since yesterday. How did the job go?
It's a funny story, actually.
Funny, yeah. About $500,000 worth of funny, I hope.
Let's take this from the beginning.
It's one of them kind of stories.
I did a bit of research on our charming Mark, Bogdan Losev, also known as the Moose.
The Moose.
Russian
That's a
model,
good image.
a
Good artwork.
businessman and a collector of vintage motorcycles.
Wonder if they used them straight out of the comic.
He's gone legit for real.
Or did they redid art for the game
Lives in
based on the
Hollywood
comic?
Hills in a tasteful little stilt house where he was throwing a party. The good news is that getting in was a breeze.
Control is sneak, vault is space. Once we get into this, I'm going to take 1 second to get Lolly a little bit of information. Oh, well, I have to wait till I get to a part where I can pause.
When I arrived at the villa, the gate was open.
Wow.
But one of Bogdan's goons was blocking the way.
I gather getting past him wasn't a problem.
Nah, piece of cake.
Alright. I'm liking the art style for the game for sure. Sometimes when a game dev or a company puts stunning visuals as a feature or in their game description, it kind of pisses me off, because it's like, who are you to say that your game has stunning visuals? Just because you think it looks good, you're supposed to. You're the guys that made it. If you think your game sucks and you made it, don't you think there's a problem, right? All right, Lolly, you have an email. Check it. Okay, back to the game. All right, WSAD. Steal a bike to get past the guard. Which bike? There's a motorcycle, which can also be a bike. There's also a Lamborghini. It did say spacebar to vault, right? Hello? Okay, so spacebar isn't doing any kind of vaulting. There's no pop-up for the bike.
It looks like Bogdan got his old biker buddies to handle the security.
You can't go no further. Can't vault. I don't. Steal the bike, get past the guard. Okay. So let's see.
Hold it right there. Where do you think you're going? You trying to sneak in, hoodie girl?
I have a delivery for Mr. Losa for the party.
Go on in, then.
You
Really?
just waltzed by him, just like that.
Just like that.
Well, maybe you should mentor me.
Hey,
What?
come on, we have to check the bike.
Oh, shit.
It was pretty obvious the bike would be in the garage. There was a huge crowd at the entrance, and I wasn't dressed for a party, so I chose another way in.
Whoa!
People were partying hard, some harder than others. People were partying hard, some harder than others.
Okay. So I gotta figure out to get to the bike, right? People aren't moving.
Oh, crap. Piece of shit door is stuck again. The rail's bent, I'm telling you.
Who cares? It's not like someone's gonna sneak in here.
I'll stay by the cars anyway.
Suit yourself. I'm gonna go check the bike.
Nice of that door to get stuck like that.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
Don't sneak around in the dark like that, man. Could have shot you.
The bike's fine.
Getting around those geniuses wasn't too hard. They weren't expecting trouble. I started making my way towards the workshop in the back corner of the garage.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
It looks like Bogdan got his old biker buddies to handle the security.
Off-screen guards, sidebars, looking, not looking. I don't understand.
The elevator was locked. We may want to make another run at Bogdan later and boost a couple of his cars. We may want to make another run at Bogdan later and boost a couple of his cars. One of the goons had the bike key, so I had to pick his pocket.
Wait for that guy to go back.
We may want to make another run at Bogdan later and boost a couple of his cars. The workshop door was locked, but I could have picked that lock with a piece of wire. And there it was, just waiting for someone to ride it into the sunset. The bike was in pristine condition, like it was 1958 and it had just rolled out of the shop. So I hopped on the bike, and damn.
Okay, but the doors were closed. So you're telling me she got on the bike and rode into
I'm really supposed to
a
believe
garage door that got stuck?
Yeah, that's how it went down, but
I did have someone keep an eye on the house when you went in, you know.
should have known. So, busted, I guess.
Yep. Let's start from the beginning and give the truth a go this time.
So disguises and all kinds of shit. I mean, so it sounds like they're.
I went to Case Bogdan's place during the day. I needed to figure out a way into the house. Borrowing a catering uniform or pool service clothes was one choice. Bogdan had an office on the second floor.
Okay. So how do I get in if the guard's just standing there? Can I just knock this guy out and take his shit? Like, just strip his clothes and put them on? I really like the artwork of the game.
Where do you think you're going, man?
The overalls might give you a hint.
Oh, right. You came for the pool.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, look at that. We have a winner. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, it turns out it's just me on the Losip job. Marcia couldn't make it. No, nothing like that. It was...
There was a pool company van in the yard.
Yeah, I have her gear and clothes here just in case she shows up. I can handle this. All right, bye.
Huh.
Bogdan's goons and the catering staff were setting the house up for the evening's party.
Yeah, I don't really attack anything. They need to do the job. There's another legendary. So this is my fetishes. Okay. I need to find my other legendary.
Damn it. This lot picking style is super dumb.
Wait. Who the hell are
I slipped into the pool company overalls. It gave me free roam of the downstairs. Just had to avoid the pool boss man. Ugh, what pool company uses overalls anyway?
He already called for security, but
The garage was empty, so I could explore it at my leisure.
it's like
It was
nothing
my first place
happened.
for the bike in the evening.
The music, when you hold down the right mouse button, is kind of funny.
Bogdan had a workshop at the back of the garage. It was a safe bet the bike would be there in the evening.
It'll get faster as I get stronger. Right now, I'm only at like 500,000 attack. On my Xbox, my characters are at like 4 or 5 million attack. So I don't really nowhere near as much. I can't play on the hardest difficulty yet because I'm not strong enough yet.
I have.
There
So
he
the
was,
voice acting is
the
great.
man of the house.
The art style is really
Oh,
good.
yeah, he's a lovely character.
The stealth seems like it works, sort of. There's the but like just then a second ago, like the guy was like, "Hey, security," and then nothing.
Some of them are 8 levels long. I'm just in the first one with the bars on.
Bogdan seemed to like 70s porn film decor. The painting of a fat cat on the wall was a bit too on the nose.
So there's ways if you get caught where you can look like you're working and do shit. Wait till she leaves. Stop working.
I'll show you after.
One of the biker guys tried to look casual, but he was clearly keeping an eye on the hired help. He was Bogdan's bodyguard, security chief, or whatever. I decided it was better not to show my face to him. One of the goons tried to act casual, but kept scanning people around him. Not someone to show your face to.
Well, don't see me, don't see me.
That was the boss. It's because I do a lot of damage. The reason I can't play no more is because I don't have enough things. If I go into the hard duos, here I'll show you. Well, I wanted to show you just all the difficulties on this game. Kind of normally there's like normal, hard, expert mode. On normal games, or easy, normal, hard. Let's show you these various things. I'll show you.
No.
Bogdan's computer screen was locked, but it looked easy to get around.
I'm playing on.
Bogdan's computer screen was locked, but it looked easy to get around.
Okay.
Holy hell. Bogdan had a ginormous Renaissance-style portrait of himself in his office.
Yeah, Bogdan is known for his sense of understated elegance.
Okay.
1,850% extra gold bonus. 1,900% extra experience, and it has a higher legendary item. 13 when I play on the Xbox. It's 4,000. That's nothing shit. I'm gonna start the game on 13 and get my face. Great. You're right. I'm gonna do it.
Hold it right there. Where do you think you're going?
Shit. Yeah, I'm not liking the, Oh, babe, what's wrong?
Bogdan was overseeing the preparations for the night, not suspecting anyone was following or eavesdropping on him.
You there, go away. This is private. Look, I'm only doing this only because of those insurance company assholes. No, I'll need it installed before the...
Sorry you're not feeling good, babe.
I want the new system. You deliver the new system, I pay. What is so difficult? Okay, look. Here's what we do. You email me the manual, and I'll go through it today. All good, yes? Good.
The alarm manual was in Bogdan's office.
Almost
Hmm.
Killed him. I can't stay alive. If you took your time in the middle story, what it is the when you're doing something that's already like out.
What the hell?
Out low, you're in the first place.
You feel very warm now, though? Oh, well, I guess vomit does that. It dude hop. My chick just fell flat on her face. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this. First time. All right. First time was Tuesday. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. I can't tell if you can see me or not. You should be able to, like, look up. There's, for being a stealth game and it having this kind of perspective, you need to have more options to be able to see your surroundings better. Yeah.
Computer. Found the manual for the alarm, but unfortunately there was no handy email with the code for it. I got the alarm's model from the manual, though, so I decided to call someone who could help.
What's up, C? I'm kind of in the middle of something, so make it quick.
I need to get past a house alarm without the proper tools. It's an IGS-446B.
Ooh, sounds like you're up shit's creek. Except you could try the duress code.
What's that?
You punch it in, and the alarm looks like it shuts down. But actually, it sends out a silent alarm to external security.
No noise at this end, and I get a few moments before the security arrives?
Exactly. The duress code for the 446 series is 2580. Shit, got a dash. Good luck.
Problem solved.
That actor sounds like the guy that was in the DC show Powerless or no, I don't know. I remember he was one of the scientists.
Wait, who the hell are you? And why are you wearing our overalls?
Got all the info I needed, so it was time to slip out.
Not bad so far.
I was so mad. Wait, who are you and why are you wearing our overalls?
$500,000 motorcycle being stolen in May.
What bike? That was my hot yoga month. I was too pooped to even watch the news. It was like boot camp, but you should try it. It really...
Moving on, then.
Really? That was my hot yoga month. Some of the stealth stuff seems a little eh. Like that's the problem. Is the stealth games, they never really get the stealth done very well. Like Assassin's Creed, Batman games,
The party half a mile away.
the Shadow or Middle Earth, Shadow of War, or whatever it is, those games, they did it pretty well.
The house and the pool were full of party people.
What does that say? Locked. What happens with this dude standing there? He's calling security. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's no security in range, so listen. So
People were partying hard, some harder than others. The doorman was checking guests off a list.
Good evening, Mr. Ossipenko, and welcome.
Now, I'll wait here for my girl.
Good evening. Can I get your name, please?
I'm Renata Miller.
All right, let's see. Sorry, I don't have you on the list. This event is invitation only.
Can I just pop in real quick?
Sorry, but I can't let you in unless your name is on the list.
My +1 is already in there. Can't you make an exception?
Unfortunately, no. Maybe you could call him to come down here.
All right. Never mind then.
okay then.
There was no shortage of drunk and douchey guys at the party.
Drunk and douchey.
Guy outside, totally hammered, scanning the crowds. What's up?
Huh?
You going in? I've been to Los a bunch of times. I love how there are these gangster types too. Not just Hollywood fakes.
Thought I was going in, but now I'm stood up. Sorry, do I know you?
Oh, I'm Renata. Nice to meet you. So, your +1 is a no-show, huh?
Yeah, Galia, my girlfriend. She decided not to show up, and I dropped my phone.
Harsh, man. Getting stood up sucks.
Sick for bullshit. First time in weeks we could do something, but no.
Social engineering.
I know how you feel, like, really. My bae decided beer and a ball game was better company than me. Can't even get in by myself since the invitation is under his name. Hey, now I know I could be your +1.
Well, that sounds good, but...
No, listen. To hell with those sad sacks. Let's go party and have some fun together.
You know what? Screw Galia. Let's go. I'll show you a good time, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Good time it is.
Hey, hold up. This is a private party. I told you, miss. You need an
It's okay.
invitation too.
She's a name. Myra Ossipenko.
Myra Ossipenko.
Have a good time.
Swag.
Have a good time.
Access the garage.
Galia, the one with the red thing on? She can't see us, so she was stabbing. Come on, let's go to the VIP bar.
The music is louder than the game.
What? I will kill that bastard, and I'll come back for you.
That's fucked.
A gin and tonic would have hit the spot, but I resisted the temptation.
Really? It's really nice. I definitely nailed the art very well. I shouldn't have to hide since I got in through him, right? Oh, that dude's about to fall. Is this a way to hide, maybe? No.
A gin and tonic would have hit the spot, but I resisted the temptation. The elevator was locked. Fire alarms. Break glass for a good distraction at the right moment.
Cheesy porn film set.
Ogden hadn't skimped on the food. I considered packing a dinner to go, but that would have been tacky. The catering boss looked real tightly wound and harried.
Okay, that's the optional way to go in. So there's several ways you can do stuff, which is always a plus on these kind of games. Multiple points of entry, different ways to interact with the levels. So there's a little replay value in the levels as you play them. So that's cool. That adds value to the game.
I lifted Bogdan's keychain, which gave me free run of the place, including the elevator.
There we go. This should be interesting, going straight to the garage.
There I was, inside the garage. Punching the duress code into the alarm system would give me plenty of time to get the bike out. What? Oh, and that was when I found out the bike wasn't in the workshop, and the alarm was beeping for a code. Phew. The duress code worked, but the silent alarm was out. I had a moment to figure out where the bike was.
It's got a bonus for perfection, right? Yeah. Nothing, scratch the car, nothing.
Alright, so I got a can. Oh, fuck. It was upstairs, wasn't it? Right where I went earlier. Babe, what's up?
You've gotta be shitting me. I came up to find Bogdan on the bike, revving the engine and hollering like an idiot.
When we go into Disneyland? Right.
$500,000 collector bike?
I know. I had to think fast. Oh, hell. The security would arrive any minute. I had to boost the bike literally from under Bogdan.
shut down that damn alarm. Settle down. There's no damn fire. It was just the exhaust. See?
Clean getaway, huh? You're paying right. Yeah. While we're at it, we'll take the Hollywood tours, and well, there's Disneyland and Disney World. There's the one in Florida, which I never want to go back to that place. And then there's the other one, which I think is there's Disney World and Disneyland. I don't remember which one is which. The music is too loud, and for these cutscenes, there's no, like, why couldn't there have been a vroom or something playing there instead of the music from the party?
So the good news is that I got the bike out pretty much intact, but smooth and quiet it wasn't. I tore through a damn pool party.
Well, it wasn't as bad as I expected.
Gee, thanks for the high praise.
Except the bike may have lost some value because you rode it.
In my defense, Bogdan started it. I just rode it out.
Also, Bogdan and his Russian mobster buddies are turning over every rock trying to find you.
Because Florida sucks.
What?
Not you. Just a woman whose description happens to match you. As far as I know, they don't have your name. That said, it would be best to keep a low profile for a while. Preferably, you know, somewhere far away.
Works for me. Closer for me. Yeah, I bet.
What does that mean?
Alright, but you got to pay for that one.
Yeah, how does Italy sound? My friend Damiano Altamura runs a team you'd fit right into. Young, professional thieves starting their career. Hey, a few months in the sun and all this will blow over.
But what about Leroy if they're looking for me?
Your son is going to be fine. I guarantee it. The people in these circles don't even know he exists. But I can have someone keep an eye on him. Just in case.
Oh, right.
So, what do you say? Come on. That flight leaves in 4 hours.
Didn't really give her much of a choice now, did you? Volume 2, translating. So that we already finished the first part in an hour? Or, I don't understand. Was the first part really that short?
This is Italy. I wonder where the...
Signorina Kowalczyk.
I really like the way that character looks.
We're doing the...
Thing is
Scusi.
Oh, damn. Sorry. Yes, I'm Celia.
That's awkward.
I am Damiano Altamura. How nice to finally meet you. Redmond has told me so much about you.
I'm good with that too. Sure, why not?
A good flight?
Yes. Oh, hello. You're Damiano, right? Great to meet you. I'm sorry. I don't speak Italian.
You don't speak Italian? This is something of a surprise.
Yes. I mean, no, I don't. Is it a problem?
Do not worry about it. We will make do. I am sorry your first glimpse of Turin is so brief, but we will be returning here soon.
Where are we going?
We're heading to Tirano, a nice town in the northern Italy. The rest of the team is casing the town's railway station. You're needed to finish the job.
What is that exactly?
Straight to the deep end, huh? That's gonna be interesting.
I do not doubt it. The rest of the team is very eager to meet you.
Oh, it's a theme park? Cool. I've never heard of it. Team members tap to activate, hold to cancel. So you'll have other people with you on these missions, I'm guessing? Fairy tales, kinda.
I am back.
Welcome back, Lolly.
Had to send a few emails. Now I'm done.
Welcome to Tirano. First thing first, here's your earbud and radio.
like this. I think I'm gonna call it quits for this game. I want to. I actually want to come back to this game when the full game is out. He said there's 2 volumes now, unless they use their naming conventions oddly. I just finished volume 1 already, which means I just started volume 2, and volume 1 was like 45 minutes to an hour, if that. And there's going to be 4 volumes total. If I were to go and spend $25 on a game and it was only 4 hours long, it would kind of piss me off. If I bought this game and I finished the first 2 episodes in under 2 hours, there's a very good chance that I was going to refund it. So I would try to make future episodes longer. It is very important because a lot of people, myself included, often feel like if the game is too short, like they're not getting their money's worth. And that's a very big thing with games. And some games you can even finish in under 2 hours. So you can play the game, finish it, and still refund it. And then you're losing your money and these other people get to play your game. So you don't want that. The voice acting is incredible. The graphics, the art style are amazing. The controls, they're weird buttons. QFC, like, who uses those buttons? But hey, I mean, they're there. I understand it's weird for a mouse and keyboard, and it's mostly keyboard, but it seems okay. It doesn't feel very clunky. Stuff moves smoothly. The stealth, there's some wonkiness in the vision of what the people can see for the stealth. Dude saw me from a mile away and he never turns around, so like he pops a question mark above his head and he starts walking towards me. Weird stuff like that can break stealth games. So getting your stealth down to a T when your majority of your game is stealth outside of the actual dialogue interaction parts of the game is very, very, very important. I'm kind of blown away by the voice acting and the art, though. It's incredible. Have you got to see much of it, Lolly?
Not really, because I was sending off emails.
Hey, well, I'm gonna walk around a little bit just so you can see it. When they do the cutscenes, most of the cutscenes are in comic style, like comic frames. But then the actual gameplay segments all look like this.
There is a staff elevator at the end of the platform.
It's kind of nice. Not my style, but nice.
The team is waiting for you, and we'll talk you through it. Do get to know the station area
Damn, babe.
and observe the people.
There's a lot of mechanics, like you said, like observing, talking, getting information, and listening. Can kind of change how your levels are play out. There's a lot of optional stuff you can do, which either make your actual heist later harder, easier, and there's different ways to play them. So I think like it's probably going to be like half and half, somewhere around there. People are going to play through and play each episode or each volume once. If they play all the way through and they're done, then you'll have the other people who get the game. They're going to play the whole game and experience everything. They're going to do one path one time, and they're going to do another path the next time and see the whole levels, the whole everything you can interact with. They're going to play with everything. But then there's those, like I said, there's going to be those people that are just going to do the bare minimum. They're going to do what they have to and finish. Some of the actual music in the game drowns out the dialogue and some of the ambience, and it kind of kills parts of the game. Especially when you got such good voice actors and you can't do shit about the background music.
Jesus, the bracket. Not just from the carousel.
You do not care for kids?
Not a big fan. Nope.
There's all different kinds of stuff to interact with or talk to. A little more involved than the first part, which I feel like the first one literally was just as a tutorial, but the story itself doesn't seem all that amazing. Like, it's not terrible, but I mean, if you've seen a heist movie, you've seen Oceans, it's not all that different. You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing here? Do you know?
It is a historical building, and they're restoring the facade. The city and the railway company argued for years.
Right, so what am I supposed to...
Yo, welcome on board.
Jesus, alright. Who am I talking to?
It's Chip, yeah? I'll be your guide today. Head in, I'll link you up with the next guy.
Chip is our computer and electronics expert.
Where are you? In a base or something?
Nah, blood. I'm in our mobile intrusion unit, also known as the clunky-ass van by the street. Head in and spot the cameras. We're coming back to jerk the place later and need to get around them.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool interactions you can do. And all the characters and all the voice acting. It's just it's good. It's good stuff. It's a game that I will probably most likely completely finish when it's done. But because it's an episodic game, I can't really finish it right now. So we are going to quit to main menu. All right, so yeah, there didn't really there isn't really a lot of bugs. I saw, like, there was, I'm not even sure it was a bug. It was just a weird interaction from that one level where the guy saw me and then called for security, but then no one came, and I just kind of walked by, and then it was all good. I finished the level like nothing happened. Was that a bug, or I don't know. Obviously, something should have happened, but it didn't. The stealth parts, like the one guy on the balcony who was only facing the one direction when I walked up, he saw me from a mile away. I got away. He never caught me. He eventually jumped down, got stuck, turned around, and ran away. The stealth, I feel like, could use some fine tuning, but I can see that in other episodes it will get better. There's going to be more mechanics involved as you get a larger team of people. There's going to be more interactions, more people to talk to, different dialogue. How it will actually affect the game, I'm not sure if it's going to have any real effect. As Walking Dead was, a lot of the games, they had choices that maybe affected the episode, but really did not affect the overall story. It happened regardless in a lot of ways, which... from one game to the other, a lot of people really got upset about that. It was like, why bother getting all these games and playing through the series? With the exception of just wanting to know what happens to Clementine. And I bring up Walking Dead again because Walking Dead is by the same company, Skybound. Not developed by the same company, but Skybound Entertainment is Robert Kirkman. He does the comics and stuff, so the game is fun, which is important. If you're playing a game, if it's not fun, why play it? If it feels like a chore or a job, why play it? The game looks good. It's definitely good to look at. The art style is great. The voice acting is amazing. So, I mean, you get a couple of those things down, and this is a really damn good game. I just have reservations about the price and how long all 4 volumes are going to actually be. But based on just what the game is pretty damn good. So I give the game a 9. Yeah. 9 out of 10. I don't see any real major glaring issues, and it's near near that thing that I don't say often. It's nearly a perfect adventure game. Just it's the stealth needs tuning, and some smaller quality of life features that really kind of that like not being able to see just above you. You know, if I'm holding right mouse button, let me drag the mouse cursor up a little bit, and it moves the camera upwards so I can see above me. I couldn't like that. That is something that would greatly change some of the elements of the game and make it more comfortable. It would flow better. So the only real cons of the game are like right now it's too short. That's just from volume to volume. Like the first volume was way too short. You look at other adventure games, you usually get an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours per episode. Even the shorter even the shorter like was it Life is Strange adventure games where it was a full season, it was only 3 episodes or whatever it was, the episodes were still like an hour and a half, and there were things you could do within those episodes that wouldn't extend them. There were optional stuff, but they added flavor. You know, you're getting to interact with the world around you, and that stuff adds value. You'd be surprised, like all the little things that start to add up that really make a good game great. And this game is on the right path. It just needs a couple more things to really get it there. And the graphics, like when you're first walking down that thing, it doesn't do justice. Like you get cool music and you're looking at these legs and you're moving. It's cool. It's a cool intro. And then you immediately go into the comic book frame dialogue, which kind of but you know they're trying to use the media that it was inspired from within the game itself, which you got to give them props for. But at least the artwork in those frames were good. It was nice to look at. But then once you get into the actual 3D areas of the game, it's just like, wow, this is beautiful. And then they got Hollywood actors for their voice acting, so right on. Good job. I hope this game does well. It should. It needs to. It's not even on the Twitch database, like for real. It's got Skybound Entertainment behind it. It has famous voice actors and TV actors playing characters in it, and it's not on the Twitch database. All right, so that's it for Thief of Thieves. I said I give it a 9 out of 10. I'll get the written part up a little bit later, and we'll get it posted up. And then I'll go through and I'll do the full Season 1 stream, and I'll add that into the thing if it changes my opinion of the game, which I really don't think it will. I mean, like they would have to really fuck up the later episodes. Aside from that, like, you got all the pillars aside from story. So yeah, I'm gonna go on a quick break. I might come back with another game to do, but I said Thief of Thieves Season 1, and get it 10% off right now if you want to play the first 2 episodes, first 2 volumes. I'll be back.